Hey everybody, it's MalevolentGame here, and today's Let's Play is the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. Now, the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, however, is in closed beta currently. It's been in closed beta for quite some time, actually, but they are announced that they'll be opening the beta February 25th, so every single one of you who have been watching all the videos on YouTube wanting to get into this game will have your chance next week. To all the veteran players like me, actually, who got bored of it within a couple months, they did manage to change the game around so it's not as monotonous with everybody using the same castle structure, and tons of other changes to just make it a completely different game altogether. And I gotta say, it captured my interest again. I was a little skeptical at first, but I gave it a chance and it well paid off. Now, for all you new players, the basic objective of the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot is to build up your castle with all the defenses you want, as you see right here once it loads. There you go. You can fill your castle with minions and monsters, all varying according to your castle level and your player level. And all these traps, I mean, it's really actually pretty neat. We were restricted to how many monsters and traps we could put at one time at the start of closed beta because of different rules that they just completely took out. What they have now is what's called free creation mode, which means your imagination is the limit. You can do whatever you want. And if somebody dies in your castle, they're gonna leave a gravestone with some nice life force and loot for you to get, and yeah. So the flip side to the free creation mode, you can make it as difficult as you want, but a change they put in is before you submit it for the public to try to beat, you first have to beat it to make sure that it is actually possible. And I have mixed emotions on that. On one hand, I really like it, as it takes away a lot of people who are abusing glitches and stuff in the game, which there were quite a few. But the other side to that, you can't make your castle harder than your own personal player skill, otherwise you can't validate it. So it's a little iffy on both sides of the coin there. Okay, so the other thing, other than just setting up your castle defenses, is in the world of Opulencia, you have all these other players and NPCs alike with their own castles, and you get to go in it, trash it up, kill everything, hopefully make it to the end without dying, and you get to steal some of their loot. And by some of their loot, I mean you get to steal their hard-earned life force and gold, as well as chances for epic loot drops. Now, epic loot drops are going to be your purple gear and the basic MMO style playthrough with the different color coordinated gear here. So, pretty straightforward. Another thing they took out for the past closed beta players is there is no longer a timer for how quickly you have to beat any set castle. You can take your time, take all fucking day, they don't care. Let's see here. Something else they changed is the crown system. Now, I really don't agree with this, and I gotta put it out there right now. I hate the new crown system they have in play. And let's see if I can pop it up right here. Come on, stop. Okay. So let me scroll down a bit. As you see, I got quite a few wins on my castles, but I do have losses as well. And I want to show you a very specific thing. Okay, I can't find it. It's going to take too long. Anyway, say if somebody attacks your castle and loses, they will lose about 7 crowns to whatever. Okay? That's it. meaning if they attack you more times than that, they will no longer lose their crowns. And I'm sorry I skipped over this. Crowns are your form of ranking, pretty much to boast your success in the game. Now, as I was saying, they won't lose crowns past their initial loss, so they can challenge your castle over and over and over and over again until they learn every single algorithm in your castle with no consequence. And when they finally do beat your castle, they're gonna gain a ton of crowns. I mean, I really hate that system. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Hopefully they'll change it down the road. Ubisoft, which is the creator of the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, has said that there are tons of changes coming along. Now, your basic class system is the typical MMO. You have your archer. He has pretty nice avoidability, maneuverability, and high AoE and single target damage, as well as a lot of stuns for you tricky players. The mage is a little bit squishier than the archer. It still has some high maneuverability. It has pretty decent AoE, and it heals itself pretty nicely. Okay. And of course, your final class is your warrior. You don't really need to say much about that. We all know what the warrior is. Go in there, tank and spank. Has a few heals, has some AoE. A new class that they are talking about releasing on February 25th is called the Runaway. It's supposed to be stronger than every class with slow hits, using a great axe and a great spear. So I'm really looking forward to that. They also introduced a new system called Leagues, which is in your leaderboard section, and it's pretty much a way to say congratulations for getting so good in the game. You have so many crowns. Now we're gonna reward you every weekly or every time there's an event, and if you keep your rank, you will gain more and more loot. As you see the rewards right there. Haha. So my overall opinion of the game as of right now is it's pretty engaging. It used to be a lot worse, trust me. So it gives me hopes that in the future they're going to change it to be even better. They talked about adding some more customization to castles there, so you could choose more specifically how you look. I'm hoping maybe wall hangings, rugs, stuff like that. But as I said, this is not a game that's just gonna knock your socks off and you're gonna want to play non-stop. It's more of a distraction game. Drink there. And honestly, I'm using it as a distraction until Elder Scrolls Online comes out, which is really soon. I'm sorry, Ubisoft, I had to put it out there. You guys are gonna get crushed by Elder Scrolls Online. Anywho, if you go on to the main website, there are actually a lot of cool videos for this game. A lot of them are very funny, and some of them are informative. Now, I'm pretty sure they took out all the videos with instructions on how to play the game because they took out a lot of the stuff they used to have. And I'm learning the game myself again because they reset the entire server to get ready for the open beta. So, new players out there, do not worry, we're not going to be ahead of you, we're going to be at the exact same point you are. And for all we know, they're going to change everything around again, so, you know. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching this. I will go over any questions you have in the comments below. Any gameplay you want to see, attacks on castles. As a matter of fact, let's watch a failure on my castle defense right now, as long as you don't use it to beat up my castle like little douches. Every time somebody loses, you have a replay section. You also have a revenge section if they manage to beat your castle. Oh, he's wearing a nice little snowman outfit.
has come knocking.
I sped it up a little bit, so this is not actual gameplay. Oh, I'm happy you did that. I forgot to mention. You also gain some of your opponent's resources by destroying their mines now. So either way you attack a castle, you're getting goodies. Yeah, he made it past my first rooms, as you see there. I wasn't really worried about that. My last room is where I really changed the tempo.
Excellent.
Keep in mind, I did have to beat this myself to validate it, and it was not easy at all. Aww. And he died there, and I thank him for the gravestone in my castle. So if you enjoyed watching, please look into this game February 25th when open beta hits, and I hope to see you in here. Once again, I'm MalevolentGame. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and keep gaming. I hope to see you in it. Have a great day.